All right, get this, everyone. We have a super exciting deep dive today. We're going to be talking about, are you ready for this? Rhyming and rhythm stories for children's self-esteem and upliftment.
No, that's a mouthful.
It is, but it's worth it. It's a brand new children's book series, 10 books. 10? By the amazing Tremayne Mitchell. It's launching on Amazon April 1st, 2025, so like right around the corner.
Oh, wow, so soon.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit more about this series. Like, what's the big idea?
Well, it's all about, uplifting and inspiring kids, but using these super fun rhymes and rhythms to do it.
So like musical stories, kind of.
Exactly.
That's interesting because I know, from my own kids, they just soak up anything with music.
Oh, totally.
Like it just gets stuck in their heads, good or bad.
Right.
So using that to teach them about self-esteem, I mean, that's pretty brilliant, right?
It is. And that's kind of what we're going to dig into today. Like, how does this series actually work? What are the themes? And, how can it really help boost a child's self-esteem?
Sounds good. Let's dive in.
Okay, so first off, the series is backed by some pretty solid research, Like, there's a lot of evidence out there that shows positive bedtime stories that can really help kids develop.
Yeah, I read some of that research too. It's amazing how much of an impact a good story can have, right?
Totally. It strengthens their literacy skills, helps them understand their emotions, and just builds that bond between the child and the person reading to them.
It's that quality time together, right?
Yeah.
It's so important.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about some of the themes in the series. Like, one of the books focuses on overcoming fears and finding courage.
Which is huge for kids, right? I mean, they're constantly facing new things, new challenges.
All the time. And this book helps them, find that inner strength to face those fears head on.
So, like, instead of just saying, don't be scared, it actually gives them tools to deal with that fear.
Exactly. And in another book, it's all about celebrating differences and embracing what makes each child unique.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
Because kids are bombarded with, messages about fitting in, being like everyone else.
Totally. And this book is like, nope, be yourself, you're awesome just the way you are.
I wish I had that book when I was a kid. What else?
Well, there's one about handling change, which can be really tough for little ones,
Yeah.
New school, new house, new anything.
Oh, yeah, they thrive on routine, don't they? Any
Wow.
change can be like a whole upheaval.
Exactly. And this book helps them navigate those transitions, makes it a little less scary.
That's so important.
Oh, and there's another one about, understanding grief and new beginnings, which those are tough subjects.
They are, but inevitable too, right? Everyone experiences loss at some point.
Absolutely. And, this book helps kids process those feelings in a healthy way, helps them understand that, even after a loss, there can be new beginnings.
Powerful stuff.
It is. There's also a book all about building self-confidence, which is, that's like the foundation of everything, right?
Totally. If a kid believes in themselves, they can achieve anything.
Exactly. And then there's a book about finding joy in gratitude, kindness, and perseverance. It's about, appreciating the little things, being kind to others, and not giving up when things get tough.
So like building those positive character traits that'll help them throughout life.
Precisely. And what makes this series so unique is how it uses rhyme and rhythm to get these messages across.
Right. We talked about that. It makes it super catchy, like a song.
Exactly. It makes the stories fun and engaging for kids, and it helps them remember those important messages.
And you know what else I love?
What's that?
The series is designed to spark conversations between children and the adults in their lives.
Oh, totally. It's not just about the kids reading or listening to the stories. It's about, creating a dialogue, opening up those lines of communication.
Yeah, it's giving them a way to talk about their feelings, their fears, their hopes and dreams.
And that's so important, right? Because sometimes kids don't know how to express what they're going through.
Absolutely. These stories can give them the words, and create a safe space to share.
So, to sum it all up, Tremayne Mitchell's Rhyming and Rhythm Stories for Children's Self-Esteem and Upliftment, launching April 1st on Amazon, is way more than just a collection of bedtime stories.
It's a tool, right?
It is. It's a tool to help kids build their self-esteem, learn about important values, and just navigate the ups and downs of childhood.
And I think, even for adults, these stories can be a reminder
Of what?
of the simple things like kindness, gratitude, perseverance. Those are things we all need to be reminded of sometimes.
Totally. So as you think about this, consider the power of stories and rhythm in a child's life. It's pretty amazing how much impact they can have. So keep an eye out for Rhyming and Rhythm Stories for Children's Self-Esteem and Upliftment by Tremayne Mitchell, launching on April 1st.
April 1st, got it. I'll be checking it out for sure. Absolutely.
So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
See you later.